Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? TJ's back. What are we doing tonight, guys? I don't know, guys. It's nightmare out there. I don't think anything's gonna work. Honestly. I'm gonna try this mono green that I made. I'm gonna try this mono green that I made. We're gonna see if that works. Turn the volume up a little bit. Boop. There we go. A little bit of music for y'all. A little bit of background music. Oi, you got a license for that deck. The Smacks. Thivon, King of Crads. Crads be with us. True Yellow, Wadsworth, Gobbler. Teamer Otters. Oh my god, yeah. Negative 1,000 views for Jay. That video would be such a black hole of viewership that it would take away views from already existing videos on my channel. It would subtract them. You'd see some of my most watched videos would start losing views because of negative. That's how crazy it would be. The Smacks. That guy Ryan. Christmas. Rainy Day Nugget. No, firebending is fine. Firebending's legit. It might even be too legit to clue it. Well, that's not a very good hand. That's also a very bad hand, but we'll throw that back. This deck hasn't been working, but I like it. Does that make any sense? You guys don't see how negatively people react to some videos, man. Unfortunately, I've pigeonholed myself. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. I was speaking of Canada. Hey, J. Joey, how you doing? I was smoking that Canadian pack today, bro. I was smoking that sweet Canadian all-dressed. Oh, man. I'm so happy they have them more regularly now. Oh, you like that, Rakdos. Choose one or more. You may put up to 2 creatures. We'll put those down. All dressed potato chips. Well, here's the thing. I used to live in Detroit. And being able to live in Detroit, you get a lot of Canadian shit. Because you can literally see Canada from, like, just by going outside. It's across the fucking river. You know, you're able to get all dress. You're able to get all dressed potato chips. You're able to get, the ketchup potato chips sometimes. You get Tim Hortons. You get all that good shit, man, you know? And, you can't always get all dressed in a lot of other parts of the country. Rakdos joins up. What's he putting out here? Oh, he's got Valgs. Okay. No, I'm not drinking milk bags. I've heard that in Canada, milk comes in bags. Evandro Walking Haven. Let's do this. Let's do this. 2 auto pay. Trigger, 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 trigger. Well, now apparently now you can get all dressed more frequently. But you used to not be able to. I could only get them if I was in Detroit. Hey, how you doing, Beaver Cop? Thank you for following Fenrir YL. Welcome to the show. Drift Ronin. Yeah, we're trying this mono green. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think they got rid of the milk bags for a while. Because I remember it used to be a bag that you'd put in like a plastic pitcher and put like a spout in it. If I remember correctly, the Canadian milk bag scandal. That's vaguely what I remember people talking about when they said milk came in bags in Canada. But I don't think that that's the case anymore. I don't think that's the case anymore. Yeah, Glacier Godmaw is fucking goated, dude. I wanted to use this for a while because I've wanted to use it for a while because of the it's just a different thing than Behemoth. It gives people haste and vigilance. It doesn't give them trample, which is too bad, but if you can trigger multiple, it actually makes it very, very powerful. He's gonna hold off. Boof, boof. He's gonna flip that. Godmaw. 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 I don't know why I'm struggling so hard right now anyways. I don't need to be struggling like this. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Godmaw. 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 You're not supposed to see that. Yeah. Alright. So, here's the issue. Will we ever be able to get as much... Well, if we get the Famous Wordshire off, we'll be able to crunch through that armor, I think. I think we'll hold heavy. Discard 3 cards. We'll keep Avendro. No, we gotta get rid of Avendro. No, we'll keep Avendro. We'll do that. He gets lands. Godmaw. Godmaw. Firelord Zooter interacts with Storm. I think it's going to hit Storm and hit Storm and hit Storm. It's just tricky to get that going. I think it's going to hit Storm the same way that anyone else would. Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. Alright, so we're going to hope to overpower the line here with Famished Worldsire. We're going to hope to overpower the line. We're going to see. Especially if he swings in. Especially if he goes in with Valves. We might be able to muscle him. Sacrifice 2 non-land permanents. At the beginning, your opponent may sacrifice 2 non-token non-land permanents of their choice. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. Let's get rid of... You know what? You can draw 2 cards, man. Fine. It's fine with me, dude. This is... How much is that? That's 8? So we're going to put this down. That'll be 7. Boom. Activate that again. It'll be 8. Then we're going to fucking devour. How do we muscle past this? We have to add 4 more. So we have to eat 4. Let's eat that many lands. Let's eat 4 lands and see if we can replace all of them. Ah, fuck it. Let's go for broke. Yeah, that was the right idea. Godmaw. 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 Yeah, I got Deck Doctor number 4 cooking up. Or number 3 cooking up. This is what we call overloading the line. Remember why I used the phrase overloading the line? This is what I meant by that. Yeah, I'll trample for 6 on you. 5 on you. You gotta die first. Yeah. Godmaw. 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 That's what we want to do right there. That's the whole fucking... That's the fucking purpose of that deck. Overload the line. See how that goes? You get the Godmaw and the World Devourer out. World Devourer out, you can do that. Hey, what's up, Blade Solar? How you doing? Welcome, man. Black Jesus. Black Jesus. Who else is here? Breaking the Wall. Welcome to the show. Bishy Hearts. ADHD Donuts. Welcome back. Val will get the lands, but we're going to overload it. So that's the idea behind the deck, guys. When I say overload the line, I mean overload the line. I mean fucking overload the line. Just too much, as I like to call it, too much schmeat. You swing too much schmeat around, man, they get worried, they get scared, they run away. Now, it doesn't always work that way. A lot of times you just get board wiped to death, but sometimes it works. I think Awake in the Woods is... Is it? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, they got rid of the Mastery Pass, the $15 Mastery Pass. I think too many people were fucking buying it. That's my theory. A game theory. Alright, there's a mulligan that. We need rampers early on. Rampers and glampers. Godmaw, Famished World Sire. Yeah, we don't need you just yet. Oof. The biggest issue I have with this deck is, as you may or may not know, they just kill everything you put down right away. So any kind of rampers. See, there you go. Anything that has to do with ramping, they just fucking immediately fucking kills it. They just nuke it. He's gonna nuke this too, probably. Yes, I think that they thought they were gonna make more money, but as I think as people have noted, the difference between buying a $15 pre-order and a $20 pre-order is fairly different. And so I think a lot of people are going to be, I think that they're going to be, I think that they're going to be surprised at how many less they sell. They also took the bonus, they also took the sampler pack out of the cards. I don't know if you heard about that too, guys. People are very upset about that as well. They took the sampler pack out of the precons. Which is, you know, people like those. So, there used to be an extra sampler pack in a lot of the decks. He's gonna play that. Ward 2. He's gonna play a lot of fucking stuff here. Yeah, a lot of people like them. They're very popular. Boom. So they've cut back on LORWYN. They've really cut things down for LORWYN, and it's not. I mean, I'd say it's not clear why, but I think we all know why they did that. Like, we understand why as a society, right? Like, we get why they did that. God ma. So we're going to do this. Boom. All I really need is to hit one more land, and I'm Gucci. All I need is to hit one more land, and I'm Gucci here. I don't want to say why, but it starts with a C and ends with an ism. People get real mad when you bring it up. Hey, what's up, Vlad the Stoner? How you doing? Let me do that. Famished? No, we'll do these boys. We can do that one later. Boom. Boom, boom. There you go. Base Singh is a very good land. Yeah, Ashling is a really good card. There's a couple. I think I'm most excited to answer somebody's previous questions. To answer somebody's previous question, probably Goblins. Goblin looks like it's fucking poised, man. Goblins look like a breakout fucking... Goblins looks like a breakout build. Because it looks like it's all about punishing your opponent. Especially trying to remove things, counterspell things. Like, I think Rakdos Goblins is probably going to stand in direct opposition to... Probably in direct opposition to Lessons. I think that it's probably gonna stand directly in its way, because it costs 2 life to target everything. You're gonna be withering all the time. I think that there's gonna be a very, very concerted there's gonna be some power behind there. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a issue of people having to... I mean, sweepers will still work, but even you're getting some stuff that's like, when you play this, you're gonna get punished or whatever. But it's certainly I think it's certainly something that's going to be... I think it's certainly something that's going to be dangerous for to deal with. Hey, what's up, Leonard T. Hauser-Meyer? Boom. Yeah, we get the landfall again right there. Yep. Listen, I'm not using Kona to play Omni. I'm using it to play Godmaw. The thing about blowing up goblins is they refresh themselves so fucking fast. We also have that reanimator that you can return every single tribal that is, return every single of a certain type of creature back to the battlefield. Which is That's a fucking card, man. It's expensive, but it's got Convoke on it, so so you're talking about they can play whack-a-mole with 80 bajillion goblins that cost 1 or 2 apiece and keep sweeping and keep playing, but if I can successfully reanimate most of them by the end of it, yeah, Boros raised the past even. Like, goblins, I feel like, are poised to become a big problem, and goblins have been a problem in the past. They have been one of the scarier decks previously. So yeah, that red guy only played fucking removal spells. He didn't even play burn spells on me. He didn't even play burn spells to face. I think he was just trying to get a I think he was just trying to get an achievement or something. I don't fucking know what he was trying to do. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's an insane thing to hear at this point, TJ. Gundalf, and he's got a gunblade. Krenko, yeah, I mean, goblins, you know, don't call it a comeback. Goblins never really go anywhere. They're very cheap, very effective, large scale issues that you can just kind of get out. This is gonna be a lessons deck, I'm pretty sure. He'll probably counterspell this. Boom. Godmaw is next. He's gonna lessen that. Boom. We need some of our ramp. We need our ramp and our pump. I know, Vlad, you're right. That is still kind of a key part of the protection arsenal that we don't have yet. I know what you're talking about. A board wipe protector, basically. I know exactly what you mean. Board wipe protection. Let's try this. Let's see if we can draw that counterspell out. Accumulate. Guys, if you're ever wondering why I don't play best of 3, this is the reason right here. Now I'm locked into this fuck-ass fucking lessons deck for 80 bajillion games, and it's a nightmare. Probably elves, and I think merfolk, maybe. So let's see if how many let's see how many counter spells he's got in there. Oh, we made it. He's just gonna make another one. Oh no, it doesn't kill it, it exiles it. Do you see the problem here, guys? Do you see how boring this shit is? Do you see the fucking sheer fucking boredom of this? This is so fucking tedious. To have to sit through this for fucking 8 turns or whatever is fucking absurd. There's Grand Lotus. Does he have Quench? No, he doesn't have Quench. You can just draw infinite cards forever. Yeah, this is why I don't play best of 3, guys. Because I would have scooped and move on to something else already. Now I'm locked in with fucking 5 more games with this asshole. I mean, it's just lessons with green in it. I don't think it's that different. Which one is that, Smacks? So he can play infinite cards here, essentially. With Grand Lotus and Artist Talent, everything costs 1, and every card can be played over and over and over again. Well, he's only got 15 cards left in his hand. It's gonna hit me. 14 cards left in his deck. Hey, what's up, Trex? How you doing? Returns that to the hand. Firebending 2. Draws. Oh, that's pretty good, Trex. What did you just run like a straight Angel Life Gain, or what was your strategy? Oh man, Righteous Valkyrie. Oh bro, that was, talk about fucking power creep, dude. I love that card. That used to be my fucking I'd shove that shit in everything, man. That shit was like hot sauce for me, man. That shit fucking went in everything. That shit went in everything. Storm Chasers. Boom, boom, boom. My man's got 12 cards left in his deck. Bishop of Wings, yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna hit me with this next turn then, huh? Because he can just cast a 80 bajillion. Yeah, we'll concede. Speaker of Heavens, hell yeah. There used to be fucking some crazy angel stuff, man, back in the day. Don't forget about the fucking all the... Hey, what's up, Skylord? It's Puppy Kirkland's first birthday. Well, happy birthday, Puppy Kirkland. Happy birthday. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna win this fucking game. Boop, 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 boop. If it's a straight up denial deck where they're just gonna kill everything that I ever do, we're never gonna win. It's just never gonna happen. If all he has is knockback and destroy, and we can never get any rampers on the board, then we're just never gonna win a game. It's just impossible, unfortunately. He's just gonna kill Badger Mole. Yeah, there's no way that we can win this. There's absolutely no way we can win this game. This deck has a very limited kind of scope of what it can deal with, and going beyond that is pretty detrimental. We can get down Hulking Raptor if he doesn't counterspell it. It might be harder to kill, but we'll see. No, he's keeping blue open. He's going to counterspell whatever we put down, I'm sure, with Quench, because that's the lesson he needs. Boom. So we'll do this. Yeah, there's no way. I need mana rocks on the board, and he's never going to let that happen. He's never going to let fucking mana rocks happen. He's going to counterspell that. Oh, told you. Easy as pie to figure out right there, man. Draws. Discards. Yeah, Lessons is... I did not expect when this came out that Lessons would be the fucking problem. I really didn't expect that was going to be the... I genuinely didn't expect it to be the fucking... the big problem. I thought maybe it would be... you know, Earthbending and Firebending all seem strong. There was some Airbending shenanigans. Waterbending was never going to do anything. Boomerang Basics, he's got to pay 2 more. Doesn't matter. Boom. Still pay 2 more. Yeah, we're done here. We're wasting our time. We're wasting our time. Very, very bad. I hate best of 3, guys. Don't ask me for fucking best of 3 content ever again, or oh, it's gonna be bad. Best of 3 is fucking garbage, dude. This is exactly this. If you ever, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna clip this, and I'm gonna show people. Why don't you play best of 3, Jay? How come you don't make best of 3 content? That is why. Because if you get the wrong fucking matchup, you're locked into absolutely jack shit for fucking 20 minutes. You're locked into, you either just take 2 losses, or you can just sit there and maybe 1 out of 100 chance get a fucking win off. It is a miserable experience. Miserable, because everyone goes, well, you could sideboard, blah, 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 blah. What could I have possibly sideboarded in mono green against that? Realistically, what could I have sideboarded in mono green against that? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. There's no mono green card in the world that would have helped with that situation. Doesn't exist. And that's why I don't like best of 3, because you can listen, if you take a deck like that into best of 3, yeah, you can do fine. You can do something that's like you know, oh well, I can adjust, or I can do something on the fly to get rid of it, or you know, the graveyard exile or something like that, or uncounterable shit or whatever, but aggro or what have you. But there just doesn't exist anything in yeah, I'm already dead here too. Green is just not very good right now, guys. The lack of removal, one of the key things about the game right now is removal. You have to be able to pop cards when you get them. Cavern of Souls, defend the Rider. Cavern of Souls, maybe, yeah. Green just doesn't have what it takes right now, mono green. The really only way to do it is the way that I don't want to, which is just straight up green aggro, which I recently already did a green aggro. I'm trying to do a little bit more late game stompy. Yeah, if you go fucking landfall green, you might have enough power to throw them down, but generally speaking, you're just never going to get there. It's too complicated, which is probably why I'm going to change up here. Did I read wisdom? What's wisdom? Boop, 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 boop. Which wisdom? Wisdom of, this is probably, Simic aggro. Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright. 2 Konas is not good. Do have a land on top. Hopefully he doesn't knock that back. Basically, yes, that's true. It does. Might get counterspelled there. No? Boom. Treasure. Ramp. This is probably a Kona, a Coma, not Kona, but Coma deck. Oh, interesting. Oh, it was Rakdos. Or, Jund. Oh, yeah, it's an invincibility. Again, I have no way of dealing, once this card hits the board, I have no way of dealing with Absolute Virtue. Again, the only way is I can outmuscle him, but not if he's going to have ill-timed explosions in there. There's going to be no real answer to anything that perenniation, yeah. There you go. Green just has no answers to any of this. Green has 0 answers to these kind of decks, man. In the current meta, it just does not have a fucking answer for any of this shit. The best you can hope for is they're playing something slightly different and leave you alone for at least 2 turns and you can get one of your powerful cards out. But other than that, it's going to be stuff like that. You're never going to get the muscle in, which is probably why this is going to be the last game of this. And then we're just going to grind with black because I'm kind of trying some new shit and it's just not working in dead meta right now. Doot doo doo. Doot doot doo doo. Boom. Might have a stab. We'll see. Go in there. Boom. Yeah, everybody knows that has to go turn 1. Ancient Cornucopium. Well, I believe I specifically said the only thing that you can do is aggro. I'm not trying not to aggro because I've done that a bunch. If you go really, really, really fast in aggro and make them try to kind of spot removal, you can usually get it in. I'm doing a go wide stompy, which is just not going to work. Boom. Every one of my rampers, he's going to pop out. All right, hopefully draw something good here. Probably it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit a sweeper. Maze Mind Tome, interesting. You can. Here's the thing, Omnicona is very susceptible to sabotage. You can kind of fuck up somebody's Omnicona if you're clever. I'm worried that he is going to pop that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, 6, 6, 7. do this. Yeah, if you can't get Kona out, it doesn't work, basically. If you, like, I've won multiple times by just spiking their Kona as soon as it hits the board. And if they play it on turn 4, they don't have, protection for it right away, so. Boom. Okay. Now I'm kind of expecting the wipe. There we go. No, green, this type of green is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, guys. This type of green is not fucking it, dudes. This type of green is not fucking it. There's no way this type of green can ever fucking get in ranked right now, man. It's fucking crazy to even think that. I think it's fucking wild to even consider it. Boom. Hey, what's up, Wall Street Journal? How you doing? Or bored. It's not in there, man. I'm trying something different. Bro, I'm not playing the Trex. Doesn't matter what you tell me. I'm not playing the green. It's inconsequential. I'm not playing green anymore after this. We're gonna play black. You can send me something on Discord, but I'm not continuing with this deck. Doot. There's no a non-insignificant portion of this meta. The entire purpose is to destroy everything that you have. So there's never going to be a situation where this is a good deck currently. See that? There's just never going to be a situation where this is currently a good deck. It's not going to exist. It relies way too much on ramp, which is going to be immediate subject to removal. Yeah, this deck is fucking is no good. I have not won a ladder game with this deck. We can try standard play again, but no, shoot me a message, Trex. What do you think I'm missing? I don't think there's anything that would make this good. I don't think there's a single thing. I don't think there's a single card in this that would fucking make it good. It really hasn't won very much, period. So, hey, what's up, Karl Lavaface? How you doing? I have Ascension in here. But what, again, look, Lessons. What answer does this deck have against Lessons? Realistically, what answer does this have against Lessons? Quench. It doesn't have any fucking solutions against Lessons. That's top meta right now. You can't play it against that, man. It's not going to win. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? Angel Wings, how you doing? Drinking beers. Oh. Smuggler's Surprise. Accumulate Wisdom. Guys, there is no situation. It doesn't fix the underlying issue. It is too slow and too susceptible to kill cards. There's an underlying issue to this, is that it's too slow and they remove everything. Unless, and if I change it enough to be meta effective, it's not this deck anymore. So it's either death of the deck by making an aggro pump. It's not this deck anymore. It's not a mid-range or a ramping to creature monster smasher. It's something completely fucking different. That's kind of my point, is that the method with which we have to win the game is going to be completely nullified by essentially making it unrecognizable to what actually needs to be done to make it good. Yeah, that's what Trex, I 100% agree with you. We're exactly on the same page. Again, my point is that to make this deck effective against the current meta, it would not be this deck anymore. It would be something completely different. Hey, what's up, Guajillo? Oh my goodness, he actually just gave up. I don't think this guy knew what he was doing. I think he saw that I think he saw that big creature and he just fucking surrendered. So we're just going to grind a little bit to make up for those lost games. That's kind of my point. The deck I want to play is not going to work. I'd either have to change it into a deck that I don't want to play, or basically that's the option, is change it into a deck I don't want to play. That wasn't a ladder game. That was unranked. That's why that guy didn't know what he was doing. Ugh. Skullport, yeah, yeah. In Skullport, you can kind of get some stuff out there. Let's do this. Boom. Do that. Probably will play removal on that. Quantum Riddler. I like that wagon you're dragging. Oof. Boof. Gonna go in. Pop. Demir. Very demure, very mindful. If we get a mana, well, he's gonna counterspell me. Boom. Black Sun, not bad. Wabango. Ganja Manja time. Well, I'd like to know where you got the notion. Don't rock the boat. We're gonna do... we're gonna do this. We're gonna say destroy target creature with no whatever's on it. We'll bring back you. Boom, boom. Hit him for 6. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Listen, I try, man. Karl Llama Face, I try. Sometimes it doesn't work. I try. I'm really trying to go off. I'm trying to go off menu here really badly. Very much trying to go off menu. But it's not easy. What did he grab? Forsaken Miner? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna be dead anyways. You got a stab on you? Never didn't have it. Tell me about it, bro. What's Jay cooking for LORWYN? That's kind of where my energy is right now, man. I gotta start LORWYN cooking. I gotta start fucking LORWYN sauteing and getting some slow roasted garlic in the pan and sizzling and getting some olive oil nice and hot. Get it to that smoke point. I really gotta start cooking some I gotta start cooking some whatchamacallit. Angel Wings. I'm glad you came back, Angel Wings. I remember you from yesterday. I think probably what I'm going to be cooking the hardest is goblins. That's the number one. Dark elves, goblins. I do think Kithkin is going to be useful. I think there's going to be a couple of things that are going to have a little bit of schmeat on the bone, as I am wont to say. A little bit more sizzling schmeat. Ong's Journey. That's pronounced Ong, by the way. I don't want to hear, oh, it's Jay, it's Aang. No, it's Ong. I saw the movie. They say Ong in the movie, man. Okay? We have to accept that. Oh, you watch me on YouTube a lot. Oh, fantastic. Okay, a third mana probably would have won me the game, but sure. Boom. Here comes the sweeper, which is going to set me back quite a bit. Oh no, I just win. Never mind. Do you see what I'm saying about how much of a struggle green is? And then you play something like black and it's like fucking sinking into an old comfy couch. Just subscribe because you took the time to respond to a message on a prior video. Oh, yeah, I try to respond. Listen, if people ask me questions, I love responding to comments. If people ask me questions or have legitimate concerns and aren't just kind of throwing stuff out there, or generally if they say something like, I like this, if they say, oh, this is great, I usually just heart it. But if they have a serious question for why something works or why something is happening a certain way, I generally am going to try to explain it or provide some sort of context. Let's put Dark Knight down first, actually. But welcome to the show. Essence Channeler. See, I'm glad I saved my stab. I made you hungry talking about smoke point olive oil and shit. Boom. Yeah, you can get that on there. We're gonna push in. Oh, fresh baked Takasia with rosemary. Yeah. Fresh baked. Nothing beats a fresh baked Takasia. Shyamalan. Storm, for a while they said Storm was never coming back. It was too powerful, and then they said, actually, you know what? We could probably make a lot of money by selling Storm cards, so they brought it back for a little bit. They brought it back a little bit, just a teeny amount, just a little bit of Storm, just a little teeny bit of Storm. But they said originally, they said, no, we'll never bring Storm back. It's too powerful. That's where they had the Storm scale and they said on a storm to, what is it? Storm to trample of what's coming back. They said we'll bring back a teeny little bit of storm, little touch, a soupçon. An amuse-bouche of storm, perhaps even. The Dark Emissary. How you doing, Dark Emissary? Welcome to the show. Crimson, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I can't see everyone all the time. It's a little tricky to see all of them. I got 2 chats going. Yeah, you're gonna have to double block me if you want to stop that one. Nope, that's got menace. You're gonna have to deal with the menace. Yeah, no. There you go. He just said no thanks. A little storm is a treat. Exactly. You can have storm as a treat. Gobbler. No, Trex, I know you're trying to make me... Listen, my last mythic, I name-checked you for telling me to play good cards. Which is what I was trying to do in this last game. I was trying to play interesting cards and not good cards. And that's my biggest flaw. That's my biggest downfall will always be that I try to play... No, as a matter of fact, I just tried to play a best of 3, and it was a nightmare. I got trapped with an infinite loop... Lessons deck, and it made me never want to touch best of 3 ever again for as long as I live. Unfortunately, for the best of 3 lovers out there, I like to play just gunslinger style. Either I have it or I don't. We move on. You kill me, I kill you, and that's that. Let's put down you. Let's pop you. And Pioneer. Not really, no. Mostly standard best of 1 is what we're going to be shooting here. Occasionally some brawl, every now and again. We'll brawl it. But infrequently. You know what? Let's do this. Boof. Boof. Let's go steal his ramp card. Boof. Yeah, okay, that. Angels are very good. 1000-Year Storm decks? Yeah. 1000-Year Storm. I like Is It Dragons. Is It Giants was really good, man. Is It Giants was probably the most fun I had with Is It. Is It Giants was legit. I would even say that it might have been too legit. Too legit to quit. You know? Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Discard a card. You, Forsaken Miner. Earth Storm Giant. I know I haven't done viewer appreciation yet. I am doing Fix Your Deck, which is kind of like viewer appreciation if you squint hard enough. Yeah, the problem is you kind of have to get real deep into the Pioneer meta, and I don't feel like I would be equipped enough to do that. I feel like I would be lacking in my general knowledge of what to play. That's my problem. Yeah, because you keep sending me doppelgang shit, Gobbler. You keep sending me joke decks. You think I don't know what a joke deck is? Gobbler be like, how come Jay never looks at my deck? Doppelgang and send. And send. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. It just goes to show how genuine, even when people are submitting joke decks. Fuck that. Oh, Bone Crusher. Yeah, Bone Crusher. Yeah, man. That was on the short list for bans, too. People didn't really like Bone Crusher. People really didn't like Bone Crusher, man. Oh man. See, here's the thing. I'm always tempted to go to something like Historic or Pioneer because I'm like, man, you're just talking about like Bishop of Wings or Righteous Valkyrie, and I'm like, yeah, I could play one of my old decks with that. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. I'd love that. That'd be so much fun. And I say that to myself, and then I really think about it. I really think about it, and I realize that no, because people aren't playing those decks anymore. They're playing fucking turn 3 claps on you. They're playing fucking turn 3 claps and they're fucking destroying you. So yeah, the Pioneer, they can absolutely turn 3 clap you. They can turn 3 clap you in Standard. You think they can't turn 3 clap you in Pioneer? Yeah, exactly, Trex. So I'd be like, hey, it's Vito and my Vampire Clerics. Ooh, I'm so happy to be playing them again. And then someone would be like, yeah, that's funny. Tybalt's Trickery, like you said, Tybalt's Trickery into Ulamog. And it's like, okay, well, I have nothing for that, you know. I can't deal with that. Oof. Oh, we really got fucked here, didn't we, guys? Down to 5. Good game. We just never got any removal. I used my early removal to stop him, but then he built it back up. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's the problem, and that's what happens to me very frequently. Is somebody will be like, "Try this. I want to try this old deck," or "What's that old deck?" Hey, what's up, Autumn Harvester? Season's greetings. Try this or try that, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it could be interesting. That could be fun. And then I go into the queue. I go into Historic, and then Historic's like, it's like you fucking walk in and somebody just smacks the shit out of your hand, just goes, and you're like, oh, that's no. Okay, I know why I don't come here. It's like going to play pickup basketball, and you get on the court and you're like, all right, dribble, a little bit of fundamentals, shoot a little bit, and somebody fucking dunks on you immediately. You're like, all right, get some guard up, I'll be able to hit this. And then somebody's like, yeah, fucking whirlwind, fucking windmill dunks on you, and you're like, yeah, I don't think that pickup basketball was the right idea right here, guys. I think that this guy just windmill dunked on me. Auto pay. Buff. There we go. Decline. Yeah, that's the historic experience. That's almost working as nature intended, pretty much. Yeah, he's out of there. Dimir Poison still runs decent in Pioneer. I know. You see me run those Ursat's Poison decks every now and again, and they're okay. It's 95, yeah. No, it really is, and you need to be on that. You need to bring your fucking A game, or your really S tier game, to fucking deal with Historic. You're not just gonna... My mistake is I often go in there with the cards, and I'll go, hey, my old deck, I love my old deck. And then I go in there, and they're like, hey, we ain't running these old deck. Elf Ball Crater Hoofs. I should probably just Elf Ball Crater Hoof it, but I feel like I've done that a bunch. I try not to repeat myself very much, to my detriment. I try not to recycle decks frequently. I go first. This is great, by the way. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. No, I don't, as a matter of... Believe it or not, Trex, I actually don't. If you would have said you want to try your hand at a tempo deck, I would have listened to you, but you fucked up and said the C word. Hey, Jay, you want to try like a Dimir Tempo? I'd have been like, oh, yeah, Dimir Tempo. Turd Gobbler, that was probably one of the most... I could literally hear your grin through the text. No, he said control. I could hear the glee in your voice. Hey, what's up, Zippy D? Aaron Crook, how you doing? Welcome to the show, man. Sadistic Glee. Great card, by the way. Auto pay. Steal that. Alright, we're gonna do that. Sadistic Glee. Yeah, Chris, if that's happening, you have to add another type of heat. Discard is great for early game, but it does struggle in the late game. So you've got to bring out another type of Schmeat You got to hit him with something else. Figure out a different, and like, what you got to do is you got to run like discard demons, discard drain. It can't just be discard. Go check out my discard. I just put up a discard deck maybe like a week ago. Go check it out. Hey, how you doing, Tester? How you doing? All right, Trex, I'll take a look at it, man. We're gonna do this. Badgermore Oro discard. Abandon attachments, draw and discard. Draw. You can make a treasure token or draw more. Grand. Is it worth it to... Yeah, let's do this. Let's get him down. Submit. Decline. Boom. So all I need to do now is he needs to not sweep the board, and I need to get Sephiroth out, and we win. LORWYN is early access for LORWYN's in like a week. Like literally 1 week on February 14th. January 4th. Why did I say February? January 14th. It's LORWYN. It's LORWYN time. My favorite part of LORWYN is when Mordekant said it's LORWYN time and then LORWYN all over the place. Do you guys remember that? Oh my God, Trex. I'm banning you. I actually like this. Believe it or not, I actually like this aside from that other thing. Keeper of 8, how you doing, man? I actually like this except for that thing that you just showed me. So, whatchamacall got scared by it. It freaked the hell. Not scared, but it freaked out. By the way, Chris, the discard, mono black discard, check that out. It freaked the hell out of fucking Snow. She was like, that was the freakiest shit ever. I didn't like that. Which, you know, understandable. Get rid of blue scale. It's not bad though. Shockingly, I have most of those cards. Or all of them actually. Alright, let's try to get this fucking biohazard out of this deck as quick as possible. I like Sire of Seven Deaths in here, as a matter of fact. Let's get this shit going. City of Seven Hills. Don't we want more? Don't we want more? Is Chimley necessary? Discover 5. 5 value. Value set 5 or less. Is Chimley necessary, man? Warden? Viviano Madrano. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I actually have a Vivian Reed back somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do, at least. I have all of these cosmetics, and I don't fucking use any of them. I'm sure there's people that are mad at me for that, who are fucking cosmetics fiends. I just don't care that much. Oh, I guess I don't have a Vivian. I swore I did. Oh well, we'll get you. Dark Crystal. Well, it's the same company that did Dark Crystal. That's the trick. It's the same company. It's Jim Henson did Dark Crystal. And I think that's honestly the vibe that the whole set was going for. Seven mana Planeswalker. I can't think of a single one. I can't think of a single one. YouTube. We got 55 people in YouTube and 28 likes. That math ain't mathin' right there, folks. That math ain't mathin'. Somebody get that math to math. That's what I need. I need somebody to math that math for me real quick. Well, I guess a few people just decided to leave instead of like the video. They would rather just not watch me than support me. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, you know? Fair enough. I feel like I'm cheating every time I play Ouroboros. The lichen. I like that you wrote it like lichen, as if it was a like the plant material. Oh, all of a sudden 8 likes popped up. All of a sudden 8. We went from 9 likes that popped up. We were at 29, now we're at 38. Look at that. Look how easy it was. Jason Flood into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home? Yeah. Am I wrong? Left you here alone? Ba, do, 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 ba. Into the flood again. Same old trip that was back then. Boop, bop, boop, 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 bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I come too far to get home, girl? Am I wrong? Left you here alone. If I could, would you? Hey, what's up, Cosmic Brownies? How you doing? Cosmic Brownies. Beep, bop, bop, bada, boop. Bop, bop, bada, boop. Cause I'm the scat man. Beep, bop, bop, bada, boop. Bop, bop, bada, boop. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home? Yeah. Am I wrong? left you here alone. Let's do that. Two crater hoofs. Check this out, guys. Two crater hoofs at the same time. How do you like that? Oh, the city of 7 hills. Okay, I'll take that. Double the amount. Come on and double it. Double mint gum. Beep bop bop bada boop. Bop bop bada boop. Beep bop bop bada boop. Boom. Soul Drinker. And behold, I saw a city of 7 hills. Actually, I don't know the quote of that was. I don't know what the quote for that is. Do 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 do. Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was wild shit right there. That was some real wild shit. Like, yeah, can you see how being able to cast 2 Badger Moles turning into getting a fucking Behemoth out on the board is maybe a little bit of problematic? Of course you would. You'd see no problem with it. Let's get down Badger Mole really quickly. Boom. Okay. Ooh, perfect. I have the scrap shooter right here for my convenience. Boom. Oh, okay. So that he gave up there. All right. Hey, thank you for coming by, Chris. You don't be a stranger around here, man. You come on back some on time here, man. Yeah, I had 1 mana left over. Dimir Mill is absolutely fucking viable. There is 100% Mill decks that can win. Dance Kevin Dance, thank you for coming by. Hello. But yeah, Chris, let's see you again, man. We want to see you again. Oh, carpal tunnel stretches. This is not a very good hand. Better, it's not great. 3.6 Rohankin right here. Hardest part is staying awake. This is true. Also true. Very true. We don't need any causal. Boom. Warp. You put a permanent card advantage. Let's do this. Grixis. Grixis in the morning. We're going to throw a test buoy out there to see if he has an instant. He does. He either has a counter spell or he has a removal. We're going to try to bait it out. I'm okay at baiting things. Again, I've said a few times that I'm decent at baiting. Might not be the best at it, but I'm really trying to get this Badgermal out and let him play his removal, whatever that may be. We're gonna hold steady there. That's actually a really good one. Yeah, the Golgari is probably the better option for. Golgari is probably the better option for green, to be perfectly frank. Ooh, okay, so he spent turn 3 on Jeskai. Yes, there are. Anzag does it. And who else does it? There's a Spree card that does it. It's Great Train Heist. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that I'm a master at it, man. You know, that's the question for the ages, right? I'm good at baiting. But how good at baiting? You know? Value less than equal to the number of lands in the battlefield. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jason Isbold? How you doing? Blood Pit's Drowner. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have enough to get Behemoth down. If he doesn't A, sweep me, or B, have a counter spell, so. Another Frostcliff. That's going to probably be where he loses. Excuse me while I adjust this guy. Purple Haze is in my mind. Excuse me while I adjust this guy. There you go. There. I may be the master. I don't know yet. We're going to find out whether or not I'm the master. Excuse me while I adjust this guy, though. I'm enjoying this. It's a little bit more towards what I didn't want to do, but needs must, I suppose. Tracks needs must. It feels good. I mean, it was kind of what I was trying to avoid, but as you've been telling me, as you often tell me, the best way to win a game of Magic is to play good cards and not bad cards. And I think that's always, I think back on that advice a lot. And I think about how useful that's been to me as a player to not put cards that fucking suck in my deck and instead put fucking absolute bangers that are amazing. The art on this is really good, by the way. And I think that's been the most useful advice that you've given me to me as a player. Because I look and I go, hey, what if I played just raw dog shit for cards? Like, and obviously that's not the right choice. We shouldn't do that. But I think to myself, what if I did though? You know, what if I'm onto something? You know, and then it obviously doesn't always work. Yeah, no, I mean, it's easy. It's a really simple solution. Play good cards and the rest is kind of cake, you know? The rest is kind of gravy. Oof, enters tapped. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yeah, I don't really care about stationing. I've learned that as much as I station a Vendo, it never fucking gets to it never gets to its full station thing, man. No matter how many times I do it, I'll throw cards at it relentlessly and it will just never get to the station that I need. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm telling you guys, is the best advice I can give you is don't play piece of shit, dog shit cards, play good ones. That's kind of my main thing that I want to tell you. Oof. Okay. We're going to put down the City of Seven Hills. I do that. I guess he had another one, but he should have saved up to try to knock me out. Does this have Death Touch? No, it doesn't. We're dead anyways. If he's got a land, it doesn't matter. Traveling Chocobo. Land. Yeah, no, we're dead anyways. Mossberg Pump is basically you have to remove that or you lose the game. You just don't have an option. You either kill Mossberg Pump or you lose the game. Because it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's like it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay there for the whole game. Okay. The Mossberg Pump. The Mossberg Pump. Ops goes first, and I've got no ramps. Do that. Get rid of a Crater Hoof. Cavern of Souls. Do that. We'll say human. Why not? No, Hydra, listen, if you have no way of getting rid of Hydra, you're gonna win the game. Unless the only way to beat Hydra is if it's a worm. Yeah, worm. I like this combo. He uses that to pump that. to get the double strike off. He pumps this, gives that to that. Boom, gets rid of that. Good game. Again, I am stymied by the fact that I don't have removal. Mono Green's biggest problem is that they don't have removal. It's the #1 issue facing Green, is that there isn't consistent removal. We can't get rid of those problematic cards right away. The easy mode mono black that I play, that just fucking that cakewalks through everything. Part of the reason it cakewalks through everything is I can kill 1, 2, 3, 4 cards right away. And then I have recursion and I have haste. Which is fuck it. Boom. Yeah, Golgari is honestly going to be the better choice. If I played Golgari and just put stabs in it, we'd probably have just a better win rate by like 5 to 10%. Unironically, just by putting stab in the deck. Exactly. He's probably going to take this. Or this. He should be taking these. Or he could be taking those. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Come scrap shooter. I need this reach to block. That's why I'm not activating the Evandro. Orzhov with 7 cards in hand. I guarantee you he's just got a kill card in there. Oh, he didn't. Okay, crazy. Let's see if he notices the bow. Okay, equal to the number of mana you control. If I put this, if Evandro is tapped, it can still station, right? It doesn't need to tap to station, correct? Oh, fuck it, we'll find out. I station so infrequently that I don't know. Okay, more bats. That's probably why I never station, is I think that Evandro can't station while tapped. Alaya, guided by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night. Base Singh. Where there is in fact no war. I'm gonna push on him. I don't give a shit. 4 damage is more than enough to trade. We'll anti-causal station. Okay. So that's going to add 2 mana. Able to get Vaultborn out. This is true Gobbler. But no one's ever accused me of paying attention while a Kona deck is going on. Yeah, honestly, it is good to see him on Fair Magic here. He's playing a real deck. He could sweep me, but Exile would be better. Sweep would actually be detrimental. That's going to hurt, by the way. That's going to hurt a lot. Like, way more than you would expect it to hurt. It's going to hurt. However, I think he still loses. He may beat me. He may beat me here. He may get me. One, two. Yeah, I think if he plays a lot of creatures, he's gonna kill me. Yeah, he killed me. Good game. Gain and drain, you can't be mad at it, man. Again, what was the #1 issue that I had with this deck? What would have won me the game? Can anybody answer that question? Out in chat world? What would have solved my problem? I'm gonna put that question out to all y'all. What would have been the good solution? What is the easiest way that could have been fixed? Everyone just saying Ugin. Ugin. Everyone just saying Ugin over and over again. Over and over again. Guys, I don't think this is going to work on the ladder. I don't think this is going to work on the ladder. Reach? No. No. Doppelgang? No. I'm talking about an easy solution. An easy and early solution. What would have been good? He's going to either kill that or knock it back. Removal. This is true. A sweeper would have worked. Yeah, removal is the correct answer. Take these broken wings. Hey, what's up, Right Wabbit? How you doing? And I will learn to fly again. Oh no. Here, The voices sing. Sire, yeah, City of Seven Hills would have run it as well. Boom, boom. We're gonna do this. Boom. Lovely. Scrap Shooter has low-key been an MVP. Low-key been an MVP here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the sickness. A 4/4 that cracks an enchantment with the enchantment heavy situation we live in. Hope you're feeling better. Zuko's Exile, Origin of Metal Bending. Accumulate Wisdom. Boom, boom. Is he gonna go in? He is. Lego Maj. Boom. Draw a card. I also would have not had a soul either, so, you know. Again, the two ramps that I had were immediately smashed in the face, and I was left with nothing but heavies. That's gonna be the game, guys. Everyone is hip to ramp. No one is gonna let you ramp for fucking free, especially with lessons being what it is. It's set up to stop this shit, man. I had two rampers. Turn one, ramper, bam. Turn two, ramper, boom. Never drew anything else, and he had the run of the board for the rest of the time. It doesn't matter. You can put down stuff, but people are not going to let you keep shit on the board, man. They're just not going to. You're never going to successfully hold that shit down. It's just not going to happen. All right, last one on this one here folks, because what we're hitting is just mulligan because there's no rampers in there. That's a little bit better. We might have too big of a high end, to be perfectly honest. We'll put that down. Boom. But yeah, they're just gonna punish you immediately. They're not gonna let you fucking get your shit out, man. Not gonna happen. Boom. Boom. This is pretty much flawless, but if he plays a removal, we're in trouble. But let's see. Deep Cavern fucking value. He'll take the Boroid. He might take the Sire. Oh, he took that. That's a good one. Boof. I'll do that. Number 2. City of Seven Hills. Okay. Deep Cavern Bat. Second one. Boof. Bush. Okay. Even with that out of the way, there's already so much. It already added so much to such a wide board that it's pretty nasty. Bossing. Earthbend 2. He's probably got a kill card in here somewhere. No? Okay. Alright. Abominable Slasher. In the meadow we can build a snowman. He's gonna go in. Boom, boom. Do. Take out a couple early rampers and add a cornucopium. Alright, we're gonna do this. Let's get rid of Ouroboros. I don't think he has an instant removal. There you go for that. Yeah. Go figure. The most effective win we get is the what is it? The fucking ramp to Boroid. Gobbler, we both know it's just going to be Doppelgang. I go first. Terminators and Murder Boss still gonna have really shitty A voices, guys. You want to hear about this amazing deal? Boop 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 boop. Do that. Paleontologist next. We'll see if that gets killed. Let's see what he drops. Forest. Let's put down that. Esper. Esper Origins. Okay. Boroid. Conduit Pythons. What's going on here? Oh, I'm gonna break that open. I'm gonna crack that open like a Maine lobster. All right. Scrap Shooter, once again, MVP. MVP status for Scrap Shooter. Literal fucking clutch card right there. In the meadow we can build a snowman. Why do I have Christmas Carol still stuck in my head? Ooh, Ops goes first and I'm slow on ramp here. I don't like my chances on this one. I don't like my chances on this one, boys and ghouls. Boys and ghouls, I don't really like where that's headed. You'd keep it? Yeah, the real Bombasa. You'd keep this, Trex? They go first. So the first time I'm ever playing a card is Scrap Shooter or Garrick. And that's on my turn 3 into their turn 4. All right, I'll keep it. Trust you. Yeah, hey, what's up, Unibot? How you doing, man? I'm not happy at Ouroboros fucking dominating the game either, but at a certain point I gotta get with the picture, man. I gotta get with the fucking program. It's too dominating for me to ignore and just not play. Like, that's my biggest issue, is that I'm trying to play without it and it's next to impossible. It's like trying to play without Badger Mole. Like, you just can't. It's just impossible. There really isn't a better card out there. So I'm kneecapping myself by trying to play without it. Which sucks. I don't want to keep doing that. Boom. All right, we'll go with Evandro. White. Okay. All right, early. Boom. I'm gonna put down Garrick's. I'm gonna put down Garrick's. Hey, thank you for coming by, Aaron Cook. Enjoy the lurk. Okay. Boom. Bossing. I'm gonna do Scrap Shooter. Okay. Don't give him a card. Toby. I'm just worried about Shelt. He's whipping my ass, and part of the reason is that I don't have a fast hand. There we go. That's game. Well, is it? Is it game? I think it is game. Drop that. Drop that. We'll do this. think I'm dead no matter what, right? I could have played a Titan. Really? You can play Titans for 6 mana? I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could play a Titan for 6 mana. Is it a special feature that I didn't see? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I didn't draw any ramp. If a turn early with 1 piece of ramp, we would have had Sire of 7 Deaths and we would have survived. But, hey, what's up, John C? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Boop, 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 boop. It came out to the draws. Yeah, I didn't get any ramp. I didn't get any ramp. That was the big problem. Whoever shelt it, dealt it. Have I done the Mobilize with Firebender's Ascension? I sure have. The Boros Mobilize with Ascension? Yeah, I have. Let's put down Paleontologist to bait him out. Perhaps even masterfully. Okay. We could draw the kill. We could draw the burn there. Yeah, naturally. We did draw the burn. We'll do this. We'll probably draw the next hit, but I think if we keep the pressure up, he'll be playing defensively the whole time. Because he'll have to kill Badger Mole and then play something else, and then we can start kind of maneuvering ourselves. Roiling Dragonstorm. He's looking for that knockback or that burn. He might let it survive and think that he can recover, which is not clever. Yeah, he thought so. He thought he could recover from that. We're going to have to get the Noid. Vivian Reed? No, we got to get the Noid out. We got to get the fucking Noid out. I have 5 mana. I could put Scrap Shooter. Oh. Let's push. We'll keep him on the defensive. He's got too many dangerous targets to try to deal with. You're a little bit behind, John C. Yeah, Boroid.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Granger, we're here for you. With professional grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Granger.
Destroy target artifact. That's for free. Review a creature land opponent, putting in your hand the rest of my money in order. What are we doing here? Do I do Vivian? Do I gold vein it? Do I get thick and veiny on him? Or start building the second tier ramp? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go real thick and wide on him here. 2. Boom, boom. Oh my goodness, Gobbler. You took it too far, man. Oh my goodness. All right. Do we think that he's got a counter spell? Let's get Vivian Reed out. Look at the top 4. Let's get Vivian Reed out. Let's try to bait out that Quench. Eddie Merc. Oh, okay. Okay. Reveal a creature or a land. We'll grab Bossing Say. Okay. Crackling Wit. Right. He might go for Vivian. Might bait him out there. Okay. Discard. Put a loyalty counter. I'm still a little scared of the counter spell. He hasn't had any counter spells yet, but Boomerang Basics. Okay. I'm less worried about the counter spell now. I think he's going to play that. Yeah, perfect. All right. I can get Voltborn out. No issue. I could do that. No problem. He'll probably go after Viviano Medrano here. He'll probably swing in on her. He's going to leave himself open there. Draw. Yeah, Vivian Decoy. Absolutely. Decoy Vivian. Vivian Decoy. So we're going to play this. Gold Vein. I will go on you there. Boom. Scrap shooter for the talent, yeah. Depends what he grabs here. Oh, he's got Storm now. He's got Storm now. Hopefully, it's not going to be easy to kill me. None of his shit has Trample. If he can tap out, we might be able to get him with the Gold Vein and the Voltborn. Unless he bounces the Voltborn back. But he's going to get a million fucking cards. He's probably just going to bounce that. Well, okay, yeah, he's dead. I'm dead. I'm ultra dead. No, we didn't get it. No way. We just don't... This is a B plus, Trex. It's a very good deck. We do not have the power to compete with that shit, bro. That's the God's honest truth, man. This is a solid, useful, functional deck. Hey, how you doing, Lee Cook? It absolutely does not have the power to compete with what is to put what is there. I'm not going to do that. That's the problem. That's your issue. I might as well just run fucking Doppelgang at that point. I might as well just fucking run. I might as well run Lessons myself at that point. I can run Mono Black and cruise up the ladder perfectly fine without playing Ugin. It's not a matter of figuring out something that cruises up the ladder. I know how to cruise up the ladder. It's a matter of, can we make something that works? Can we make something that works in a manner that I'm comfortable with? And basically the answer is no. Boof. We're gonna do. We'll do this. Badger Mole. Boom. Boom. I'll do that. Boom. End it. Voice of Victory, very nice. So you're gonna go in, we'll pump that. Oof, hits me with the Firebend. Oh man, you know, it's crazy that we can hit Behemoth that quickly. We're not going to, though. We are gonna do this, though. No attacks. Badgeroid. Craterhoof is fucking street legal next turn. Firebender's Ascension. Yeah, it's a fucking insane line. Yeah. That's meta green. How does Izzet do all that one turn? Because Izzet has been broken for fucking 6 months. Going on 7 months now, and Wizards has no desire to fucking fix that problem. Izzet has been a fucking broken mess since VV hit in the summer. When did July? So July to January, Izzet has been the most powerful fucking color combination in the deck by a wide margin, and they've really done nothing at all to fix that, and have no desire to. They're perfectly fine with that. They're actually going to print more broken Izzet cards for you. Can you imagine if they had VV and all this shit, man? Can you imagine how fucking nightmarish, how fucking broken it would be? But it's obviously been a problem for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months. It'll probably be a problem until we get some bannings, to be perfectly frank with you. If I can be frank with you, and you can be Shirley. Let's put down Garrick's Uprising and see if he's got that. Yeah, you got that sneaky counterspell in there. You got that sneaky counterspell. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I know you got that shit, man. Azorius not playing counterspell? Never fucking heard of it, man. Never fucking heard of it. Let's do that. Let's say, Beast. There we go. Tish's Tidebinder. You're down. Probably a removal. Or a sweeper. Okay. No? Yeah, Vivi, exactly, Mars. Vivi with lessons, can you even imagine? Can you even imagine the fucking torment? The nightmarish fucking hell that would have been? He has a, whenever you attack, exile the creature cards. That's why I'm not attacking. Let's put that down. Flesh Pud Drowner. Okay. Oh, this is a Azorius Flash, huh? He's gonna shuffle that back in. Let's say, Dinosaur. Can't be countered. He could hit it with Tisha's, which he might do. That's pretty much what you're. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good description of what you're doing, Trex. Yeah. That's a pretty good description. Yeah, Blade Solar, I'll link you in a second, unless somebody wants to pull up the link. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you got that off. We don't have the counterspell for that yet. I'm sure he's going to try to counter it. Draw a card. This says Beast, which means that he can't counterspell Craterhoof. He could stop the effect from going off, but I don't even think he'll do that, hopefully. He's wondering why it won't fucking do what it does. Oof. Oof. We'll push in. Probably catch the removal right now, but fuck him. He's gonna have Ride's End or some shit like that. $19, he's got to block at least 1 point of it. No, that's exactly to 0. Okay. I don't know what the math on that was. Trex, ban yourself. To save 90k for packs, you would probably need to save for about 2 months, maybe more like 10 weeks. You can get about 8,000 gold a week. So to get 90,000, you get about 8,125 gold a week. So you're talking about, yeah, about 10 weeks, you'll get 90 packs. Realistically. Hey, thank you for coming by, Anthony Scott. I do appreciate it, man. Green, Simic. Boom, Paleontologist. Boom. Scalding Water. Dropped it back. Oh, I know what this is. I just saw somebody play this. Some content creator must have played this deck, because I played something so similar just a little while ago. I just played this Timmer deck. I can't remember what exactly it does, but it does something. And it really fucks with you. Alright, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. You may be right. I may be crazy. Just might be a lunatic you're looking for. Boroid. Scalding Viper. Gene Pollinator. Quantum Riddler. You may be wrong, but you may be right. Boof, boof. Pretty sure I'm dead here. I don't have enough go wide for him. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, a couple more games. I'm getting tired too. Scalding Viper. That's an interesting card. I've used it every now and again. I've used it every now and again. It's okay. I just realized we have 2 Eldrazi's in this deck, which is wild. Mulligan that. That is fucking some of the most dog shit fucking hand I've ever seen in my life. One of the absolute worst hands I've ever seen. Let's say Worm. Actually, you know what? Eldrazi. Alvandro, the walking taco. Interesting. Draws. Could be a kill card on that because he hasn't really played much. Maybe a Shelt. Interesting. 12. I could actually get this stationed here. Let's see. Let's see what he does. Chimley, aka Chumley. I think this guy might be cooked. That's 25 damage. He could run a sweeper. Very well could run a sweeper here. Yeah. Which is, you know, it is what it is. He gets his God complex back. We'll play Vivian Reed. We're going to destroy target artifact, which is going to be his stupid fucking Chumley. There you go. Put that down. Season of the Burrow. More sweepers. Every creature you control dies. We'll put down City of Seven Hills. Boom. He'll swing in and then kill me here, I think. This got me. This fucking authority got me. Yeah. This fucking authority got me so fucking bad. So fucking bad. It got me. Probably killed the wrong thing then with, that's how I know it's time to go to fucking sleep, is I killed the wrong fucking thing. I should have killed authority with that instead of Chimley. Chimley could have granted another thing though. That's the impossible thing to understand though, is that Chimley could have immediately played another authority, or it couldn't have. It could have done nothing, you know? But there's no real way of knowing. I killed Chimley, which felt like the bigger threat, but the fucking authority was. I could have also drawn a fucking enchantment removal. He could have also just keep drawing fucking board wipes. So, hard to say. Had him down, but the damn authority got me. Comes in tapped for my hasters and big boys. It's too hard. It's not going to do much. Last game, folks. Last game. Alright. We go first. We have Llanowar Elves. Boom. Grand. Ah, fucking lessons again, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so fucking sick of lessons, dude. It makes me not want to fucking play standard. Like, it makes me just want to go to alchemy and stay there. I know there's still something in it, but goddamn, dude. Lessons really makes a motherfucker just want to not do this shit anymore, man. If 50% of the fucking game is this, 50% of the game is lessons. It's so many decks. It is so many fucking decks. It's just the constant lessons. It's just the fact that I have to play it so much. It's not even that the deck is annoying. It's not even that the deck is unbeatable, because you can beat it. I've beaten it. It is so much lessons, man. Like, it is everywhere. You just constantly have to play against it. And it is boring. It is boring and tedious, and it just sucks. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. It's just boring, man. Again and again and again and again. It's the same fucking thing. Kill everything, bounce everything, kill everything, bounce everything. It is just the fucking snooze fest of a deck. You can beat it sometimes, but it's really good. It takes fucking forever to get to where it's going. Yeah, they're all getting ready for fucking Worlds. It's just, he's just gonna kill this because I'm sure he's got a fucking thing to kill it with. Or he's got a knockback. Look at that. Oh, look, a combustion. It's so boring, guys. I'm so fucking tired of it already, man. I really am. It is. I think I have to go to fucking alchemy because it is so tedious just to play again and again and again and again against lessons. It is really, really sad. I don't know if it's going to change. Do you want to know how many lessons decks we played tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We played lessons 12 times tonight, folks. 12 fucking times we played lessons. It is so fucking boring. It is so tediously boring and slow that it's just annoying, man. It's just to the point where it's annoying. This is one of the worst metas I've faced in a while. Realistically, we had a way better situation going on last couple of whenever you think it can't get bad. This is probably as bad as Corey Steele. The last time it was this bad was probably Corey Steele. I don't know about what anybody else thinks, but that is probably the last time that I think it was this awful. Was Corey Steele Cutter, where it was so prevalent, so powerful, and we had no real kind of recourse. Let's put you down. At least for Corey Steele, we got a ban. We're never going to get a ban for this shit. He's probably going to play removal. All right, he'll pump. Okay. Mana value 3 or less. We're going to do that. Alright, we're going to do this. Boof, boof. Corpses of the Loss. What card would I ban? That blue talent. What's it called? What's the blue talent fucking called? You guys know what it is. I would ban that. I would ban that and Omni. Storm Chaser's talent, yeah. Storm Chaser's talent, I would ban that. Easy. That's an easy ban for Jay right there. It is insane how good it is. A 1/1 prowess for 1 blue mana is already good, and the fact that it gives you a bunch of other shit on top of it, that you can repeatedly play it over and over and over again, that'll generate a token, so you can bounce it and put it back and bounce it and put it back and keep playing 1/1s, is just is wild. Is really wild. We're gonna do this. I don't give a shit about his double strike. Yeah, a 1/1 prowess token. He'll pump that to +2. No, he didn't pump it. Okay, that dies. Yeah, if it was just that, it would have been a good card. But it's not even that. Accumulate Wisdom joins a long line of busted-ass blue draw cards. True. Very true. It does do that. All right, guys. I gotta let y'all go because I'm feeling the tiredness creep in, and I'm just gonna play worse and worse. I gotta get up in the morning to work my regular job. Who do we want to go see tonight? We could see Empathoris. Oh, thank you so much for coming by, Gobbler, and being disruptive. Oh, I owe you a game too, Gobbler. Give me next time. Chiono, Rashid. Who do we want to go see? E-Philly is just chatting. I don't know if she's playing Magic. Hey, thank you so much, guys, for coming by. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for the fucking... We've had some really big streams here on YouTube. 51 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully, we're going to wait a little bit, and we're going to get some really big numbers. We're going to have a big old fucking party. We're going to have a big old fucking party when, whatchamacallit comes out. What's that shit called? LORWYN. I'm looking forward to LORWYN. We're going to start LORWYN crafting pretty soon. Alright, so who do we want to hit? Shama ba da ba da da ba ba da 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 ba ba. Scooby-Doo. We ain't seen Not Rashid in a while. I like Not Rashid. Let's send him in. Shoo-ba-dee-doo. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba. If you haven't seen the latest... video, please check it out. Give it a like. Do all that good stuff. Here you go. Thank you all for coming. We're going to see you in the next one. Adios. Good night. Farewell. And tomorrow.